Hello and welcome to Chair Yoga Flow. With all the flowing today, we will be improving our joint mobility, or the ability for our arms and legs and hips and neck to move in a safe, pain-free range of motion. So I hope you will enjoy it. We'll start by sitting nice and tall, lengthening through the spine, feet on the floor, breathing in and out slowly 3 times together. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Fully inhale. And fully exhale. Now we'll begin to move gently through our body, starting with our head and neck. Pretend like there's a big clock in front of you, and you're going to be tracing your gaze all around the different numbers of the clock. Start by lifting your head, gazing up at the number 12, then slowly circle your head in a clockwise motion, all the way down and around and back up. Take your time. And we'll pause with our gaze down at about that 4 or 5 o'clock position, down towards your right armpit. And you can either hold the head as is, or take your right hand to the back of your head and gently pull a little deeper, feeling a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Release, bring your head back to center. We'll do the same thing the other direction. So lift your head up toward the 12 o'clock, and this time we'll be circling counterclockwise. Nice, easy circle. And this time we'll pause with our gaze down at the 7 or 8 o'clock position towards your left armpit, maybe deepening the stretch by grabbing your head from behind and pulling a little deeper. Release, bring your head back to center. Next, we'll flow through cat and cow, which is great for spinal mobility. Start with an inhale, pull your arms back, arching your spine and gazing up. Then exhale, round through your back, bringing your arms forward and gazing down. Inhale to open and lift. Exhale to lower and round. You continue breathing and flowing at your own pace here. And we'll enjoy a couple more cycles of cat and cow. We'll meet in neutral spine, sitting tall, and continue warming up through our shoulders with inward arm circles. Right arm circles around, then left arm circles around. And you're taking these circles as big as is comfortable for your shoulders right now. If you need to make your circles a little smaller, please do so. You can even bend your elbows a little more. That might make it more comfortable. Right now we're circling inward toward the midline. Let's change direction of our circles, now outward. Maybe opening up more behind us. Getting that nice opening and stretch in the fronts of our shoulders and in our chest. One more circle. And we'll come to center. 4-part flow coming up. Make sure you're sitting tall. Bring both arms in front. Then drive your right elbow back and bring the arm forward. Same thing with your left. Continue to sit tall, long through your spine, then hinge forward from your hips as your arms sweep behind, and sit back up. Pull back your right elbow. Pull back your left. Hinge forward, arms sweep back. Slowly rise up. Right arm. Left arm. Here's the hinge. Strong through your back. Rise back up. We'll do that one more time. Left side. Hinge forward. And rise up. Now bring your palms together at your heart. Another 4-part flow. Slowly tilt to your right. Slowly tilt to your left. Come to center and hold. Lift up your right knee. Lift up your left knee. Once again, tilt to your right. Tilt to your left. Center. Right knee. Left knee. Keep that posture tall as you lift your knees. Tilt one way. Tilt the other. Center. Knee up. Knee up. Once more. Lean one way. Lean the other. Come to center and lift. And lift. Keep your palms together. Continue to sit tall and cross chop to your right. So you chop down and back to center. Same direction. Right side, back in. Notice that chop across causes a gentle twist in the spine. Now you can continue here with both feet on the floor, or for a little more lower body engagement, you can lift your right knee as you chop across. But totally fine to keep both feet down. Let's try a couple more here to the right side. Keep both feet down, cross chop to your left. See how your back feels on this side. If everything feels good and you want to lift the knee, here we go. Great way to work your core, strengthening your leg, your hip. Once more. Both feet down, palms still stay together. Figure 4. Big sweep over to the right, big sweep over to the left. If you don't like having your palms together here, you're welcome to separate your arms and flow like this, or palms together. We'll come to center, palms still together. We'll work through our wrists, hands, and fingers. Start by opening your palms up toward the ceiling and then down toward the floor as you press through all 10 fingers. Up toward the ceiling, down toward the floor. So working through our wrists and all 10 fingers here. Right now we're flowing from one position to the other. Let's try holding each. So hold here with palms open. This is considered to be wrist extension. Then we'll change position, palms down toward the floor. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and press firmly into all 10 fingers, separating your fingers nice and wide. Relax. Since we held a wrist extension stretch, let's hold a wrist flexion stretch. So right arm forward, fingers down. Take your other hand to gently pull fingers in toward the body. Feeling a stretch hopefully at the top of your wrist, maybe even the top of your forearm. Release your right hand, same thing with your left. Fingers out, then down. Take the other hand to apply gentle pressure. Just nice and easy. And relax. Next is a wrist and finger drill, but it's really going to work the brain. Have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. This one is called Squirt the Bunny. We're going to be doing 2 different movements in our hands, which is what makes it a little bit complicated. Your right hand is going to have bunny ears. Your left hand is going to have a squirt gun, and then you're going to switch. Bunny on the left, squirt gun on the right, and then you're going to switch. And then you're gonna switch. And it's crazy how hard this is, but I promise if you practice, it gets a little bit easier. Let's do it one more time each side. Hopefully you're laughing a little bit and relax. We'll let our hands rest as we focus on our feet and on our ankle mobility. Starting with heels on the floor, and they will continue to stay on the floor. The tops of the feet are going to swivel side to side. And the reason our heels stay grounded is so that we keep that movement in our ankles rather than moving the whole lower body. So try to just move from the ankles side to side. Right now our feet are moving the same direction as one another. Let's change that. Out, in. Still keeping the heels on the floor. This one takes a little coordination as well. All right, bring your feet back to center. Next, we're going to stretch the tops of our feet. Couple ways to do this. Option 1 is to use the floor. Top of your toe gently presses down toward the floor. If that doesn't feel good and you are able to bring your foot up, you're welcome to just apply that pressure from a seated position using your hand. So you're pointing through your toe and you're holding the toes down toward the sole of the foot. And again, the aim of this stretch is the top of the foot, maybe into the shin. Release. We're going to stretch the other direction. You can either keep your feet or your foot on the floor and curl the toes toward your shin, stretching the bottom of your foot. Or once again, if you want to bring the foot up, you can use your hand to curl the toes toward the top of the foot. It's getting a nice stretch on the bottom of the foot. Ankle is flexed. Release. Set that foot down. We'll repeat that on the other side. So top of the foot stretch first. You can use the floor to stretch, or you can lift the foot up. You're pointing the foot and bringing the toes toward the bottom of the foot. We don't often think to stretch this way, so it might feel a little bit awkward at first. And then switching direction, either foot can stay on the floor and you're curling the toes towards your shin as best you can, or you can use your fingers to help. So now the ankle is flexed, dorsiflexed. And then we release and set that foot down. Upper body flow coming. Sit tall. Bring your arms out to the sides nice and long. Palms face forward. Bend your elbows, goal post. Now reach up toward the ceiling as high as you comfortably can. Re-bend your elbows back to goal post. Straighten your arms. Sweep your arms forward. Bend your elbows. Reach up toward the ceiling. Re-bend your elbows. Straighten your arms. Open out to the side. Bend. Reach up. Pull down. Straighten your arms. Bring your arms forward. Bend. Reach up. Feel that stretch. Pull back down. Straighten your arms. Out to the side. We'll go through one more time. Bend. Reach up. Pull down. Straighten your arms. Forward. Bend. Reach. Lower down. Straighten and relax. Shoulders might have felt a little bit of intensity there. So we're going to let the shoulders rest in our next flow. Start by stepping up and over to your right, then up and over to your left. Next will be a forward fold, and depending on how you feel today, forward fold can look like this, rounding the back from a seated position, or you might feel comfortable coming closer toward the floor in your forward fold. So join me in your version of forward fold. When you've gone as low as you want to go, slowly work your way back up to a seated position. Then bring your right foot back in, your left foot back in. Reach around and grab the back of your chair. Arch your spine, lift your chest and chin. Come back to neutral. Let's do that again. Step out with your right, step out with your left. Your version of forward fold. Rounding the back, getting that nice back stretch. Then slowly coming back up, tall seated position. Step in with your right foot. Step in with your left foot. Then we stretch the other way by grabbing the back of the chair and lift. Reset in neutral. This time we'll step out first with the left leg, then the right. Forward fold. Slowly come back up. Step in with your left. Step in with your right. Reach back and lift. Come to neutral. One more time, left leg leads. Up and over left. Up and over right. Forward fold or back stretch. Sit nice and tall. Take your time getting there. Step in left. Step in right. And one last time, reach behind you. Lift and stretch, and we'll hold here a little bit longer since this is our last time through. And this stretch is so great for our posture. Come to neutral and relax. If you'd like to stay seated, please do and follow along with the arm movements. Otherwise, I invite you to come onto your feet and come to the side of your chair. So your chair is on your right. Make sure you have room in front of and behind you to swing your leg, because that's the move we'll be starting with. So holding onto your chair for balance, standing tall, take your left leg, slowly lift it forward, slowly lift it back. We're flowing front and back here, working hip mobility. Upper body stays relatively still. The slower you go, the more challenging this is. So take as much time as you need. Now bring the foot down next to the inside foot and we'll circle. Left foot circles around and comes back in. Another way to work hip mobility. Several options here. Option 1 is to stay standing tall on the inside leg. Option 2 is to bend the knee slightly as you circle around, like a one-legged squat. An option is also to lift the foot off the floor as you circle around. So you can either keep the toe touching the whole time or lift the foot off the floor. You can also try letting go, which is crazy challenging for balance. One more circle. and set your foot back down. Let's stretch our moving leg. Bring your left heel forward. Leg stays straight as you hinge forward from your hips until you feel a stretch in the back of your left thigh. You can rest your hand on the seat of the chair, you can hold on to the back of the chair, or you can bring hands to thighs. Keep your spine long. Rise back up. Dot, dot, dot. All right, next, we're going to practice a version of bird dog. Left knee, left arm lifts straight ahead and lowers back down. Lift forward, lower down. Strong through your core as you lift. If you're feeling steady, you can try letting go of the chair. And this is just one version of bird dog we'll be practicing today. Second one is coming up shortly. Let's lift one more time, this time for a longer hold. So settle in, find a focal point, a few feet in front of you on the floor, and set down. Beautiful. Now come behind your chair. You'll stand behind your chair. I'm going to pretend my chair is in front of me, just so that you can see a little bit better. And we're going to open into a wide stance. And if you're sitting, you're going to open into a wide stance as well. Let's side lunge right and left, bending your right knee, hinging from your hips, and rising up. You can either have hands on the back of your chair here. You can have hands on your hips. You can bring your hands from one thigh to the other. Notice you're slightly shifting body weight from one side to the other. Opening through the hips, strengthening the inner thighs. Next time you're on the right, let's hold here longer. Focus on really lengthening through your left leg, getting that nice inner thigh stretch. Then we'll slowly switch sides, coming over to the left, lengthening the right. And come to center. Now bring your legs back in and we'll practice our second version of bird dog. For this one, right foot taps back and it will be the opposite arm, your left arm, that lifts up. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little bit better. Lift your right leg, left arm, and set back down. Lift and lower. And do not worry about how high you're lifting the leg or the arm. Just try to keep length through those limbs and control through your body. Couple more. And just like we did on our last version of bird dog, we're going to hold the last lift a little bit longer. And set down. How'd you do with that? Let's stretch after that because that was quite challenging. You're going to keep your hands on the back of your chair. Step back a little bit so you have the freedom to hinge forward from your hips. Knees are soft. And we're going to relax here in L stretch for a moment. Ease your way back up, walking in towards your chair. And then we'll come to the opposite side of our chair. So now the chair will be on your left. Again, make sure you have room to move your leg front and back. When you're ready, we're off. Take your right leg forward and back. So remember, upper body stays pretty still. Just that movement from your right leg. Slow and controlled. Bring that foot down. Getting ready for circles with your right foot. Circling around and around, either keeping inside legs straight or little squats as you circle. Maybe the foot comes off the floor. Maybe the toe stays grounded. Maybe we let go of the chair. And I'm not gonna lie, that is tough. Finish your circle. Bring your foot down. Now we'll stretch the hamstring, right heel forward, hinge with a nice long back, maybe resting hand on the chair for balance or hands on your thighs. And rise up. Feet together. Version 1 of Bird Dog. This is where we take the same side knee and arm straight ahead and lower down. Paying close attention to keeping our posture nice and tall. Option to continue holding on to the chair or try letting go. Remember, it's totally okay to wobble. If you feel like you're gonna fall, definitely hold on to your chair. Let's lift and lower 2 more times. The last time we hold. So tell yourself, strong and steady. And relax. Come back behind your chair. I'll just get mine out of the way. Wide stance. We'll do our side lunges a few more times. This time starting to the left. So bending the knee, hinging forward, weights more on the left side, then weights more on the right. This is not a movement we do a whole lot in everyday life. So it's another one that might feel a little bit awkward until you do it more often. Next time you're on the left, hold. Long through your right leg. Rise up, switch sides, lunging to your right and hold. And come back up. Feet back in. Second version of Bird Dog. This time it'll be the left leg back, right arm forward, and I'll turn sideways once again. We lift both up and then set both down. Lift nice and long and lower. So it can definitely be a balance challenge, especially if you let go of the chair with the opposite hand. Let's lift 2 more times, remembering what comes after that last one. It's our hold. Lift and hold. Keep breathing. Fight for that balance. And set down. L stretch is our reward. So hands on the back of your chair. Step back as far as you need to hinge and relax. And rise up. Stay behind your chair. And we're going to pretend there's a wall right in front of us. We're going to set our hands on that wall about shoulder height. To stretch the back, take your right hand up and across to the left corner of that wall, stretching right here in the lats. Slowly lower your right hand to starting position. And same thing with the left, up and across. And we're not going forward with that hand, right? Because it's on the wall. Pull it back to starting position. Once more with the right hand, cross on a diagonal. Slowly pull it back. And left hand, up and across. And back. And if you have a real wall in front of you in your home, that's a great way to stretch. So keep that one in mind. For the next flow, you'll want to back away from your chair a little bit because you'll need some room for your arms and your legs. Then separate your feet a little wider than hip distance and soften your knees. We'll take 2 circles out and stretch up, 2 circles in and hinge down. Standing tall, here we go. Circle out once, twice, lift and open. Circle inward once, twice, hinge forward, hands rest on thighs. Rise up, circle out once, twice and open. Circle inward once, twice, head down. Rise up, circle, circle, lift. Circle, circle, lower. Once more. Circle, circle, up, and circle, circle, down. Rise up. Was that fun or what? Keep your feet where they are. We're going to go through another flow that has several parts to it. We'll do it a few times. If you don't get it right away, don't give up. Keep practicing. Start by bringing your palms together. Knees are still soft. Rotate to your right side. Hold the twist and extend your arms out to your sides. You can either hold here or reach your back arm toward the floor and your front arm toward the ceiling. Arms back out to your sides. Bring your palms back together. Slowly rotate to your left and hold. Extend your arms out to your sides. Either hold here or reach down with your left arm, up with your right. Arms out to your sides. Palms together. Twist to your right. Arms out to the sides. Maybe reach down with one arm, up with the other. Out to your sides. Palms together. Rotate to your left. Arms out to your sides. Left arm down, right arm up. Out to your sides. Palms together and face forward. Bring your legs in and shake it out. That one also worked our mind and our muscles. Let's have a seat now. So get your chairs in place and sit. And we'll continue to flow and stretch a little bit more. The first position we'll come to is a seated warrior 2. So open your knees nice and wide. You can keep both knees bent, or you can extend your left leg a little bit longer. Make sure you still feel secure on your chair. Then bring your palms together and sit tall. The flow will be in the upper body. Start by extending your right arm out to the side, then your left arm. Then bring your palms up, together, and down. Again, right arm out, left arm out, arms up, together, and down. One more time. Right, left, up, together, and down. Such a beautiful flow. Bring your legs back in. Before we do the other side, let's roll our shoulders forward a few times. And this will give our hips a break from being open. And it helps ease out any tension in the shoulders because we've been working our arms quite a bit. All right, warrior 2 on side 2. So we open wide, maybe keep both knees bent, or maybe extend the right leg a little longer. Bringing palms together. We know the flow now. Start left, left arm out, right arm out, arms up, together, and down. Left, right, up, together, down. Once more. Side, side, up, together, and down. Bring your legs back in. And this time when we do shoulder rolls, we'll circle to the back, which is my favorite position to go. I think it's a little bit better on our posture this way. One more circle. We'll focus on lower body. Sitting tall, lift your right leg, supporting it from underneath the thigh. Then extend that leg as far as you safely can and rebend. Straighten the leg, bend the leg. Every time you straighten, you're getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg. You're also strengthening the front of the thigh. Let's extend and bend a couple more times. We'll hold the leg bent and continue to support from underneath as we sweep the leg slightly side to side. Just enough to feel a little work going on in the hip. Bring your leg to center and set it down. And we'll do the same thing with the left. Lifting and supporting from underneath. Straighten the leg, bend. Straighten and bend. Sometimes our knees don't want to go all the way straight, and that's totally fine. You're just going as far as you can. Couple more times. We'll continue to hold the leg up, but keep the knee bent and sweep slightly from side to side. We're not going crazy far either direction because our bodies were not designed to be able to do that. Come back to center and set down. Next, a beautiful flow for the arms. Bring your arms out to the side and we're going to pretend that clock is in front of us again. Take your right arm and circle it around that big clock in front of you, ending where you started. Same thing with your left arm. Right arm circles around. Left arm circles around. We'll do a couple more with each arm. Working shoulder mobility once again. Last time with your right arm. And last time with your left. Relax. Excellent work. I always like to end our practice with a breathing drill. And we're going to stay with the theme of flowing as we do. We'll take a big inhale through the nose, letting the belly expand, and exhale out the mouth. And as we inhale, we'll lift our arms up. As we exhale, we'll bring our hands down. Here we go. Inhale up, full breath. Exhale out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Relax. If you'd like to hang out a little bit longer, you can get comfortable in your chair and close your eyes and relax as long as you need. But I want to thank you so much for coming today and flowing with me. I hope you feel wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me.